We are scientists exploring the solar system.
Especially Uranus.
Beep, beep, pop. We start with the sun. Boop, beep, boop, beep. Mercury and Venus.
In 1974 and 1975, Mariner 10 flew by 3 times, and it discovered on Mercury that there are plains and craters, and the plains were created by flowing lava. On Mercury, there is virtually no atmosphere. Mercury has a low mass, weak gravity, and in the daytime, it is 430 degrees Celsius.
Boop, beep, boop, beep.
I've now arrived at Venus.
Venus rotates east to west, takes 8 months for one rotation, and 7 5/10 months to revolve around the sun, has a thick atmosphere. On Venus, pressure of the atmosphere is 90 times greater than on Earth. Hottest surface of any planet and the temperature is 460 degrees Celsius. Venera, probe 7, landed in 1970, only survived for minutes because of high temperature and high pressures. That's it.
Boop, beep, boop, beep. Earth and Mars. We have arrived at Earth.
Earth has a crust mantle core. Crust has a solid rocky surface. Under its crust is a mantle. A layer of hot molten rock core is made of iron and nickel. The outer core is a liquid and the inner core is a solid. It has liquid water on the surface. Earth's atmosphere is about 20% oxygen and the rest is mainly nitrogen.
We have arrived at Mars.
Mars' atmosphere is about 95% carbon dioxide. Temperatures can range from negative 140 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius. Mars has a tilted axis in which causes seasons. NASA, Spirit, and Opportunity discovered that Mars once had liquid water. European Space Agency Mars Express found frozen water on the surface. Mars has many volcanoes. Olympus Mons is the biggest one in the solar system and it is on Mars. It is 3 times taller than Mount Everest. Also, Mars has 2 moons, Phobos and Deimos. They have craters on their surfaces.
Jupiter and Saturn. We have arrived at Jupiter.
Jupiter is the largest, most outermost planet. It is 11 times wider than Earth, has a dozen moons, has a dense rock core and iron center. Stop it. Jupiter is made from hydrogen and helium. It is also known as the Great Red Spot. It has a thick mantle of liquid hydrogen and helium. The hydrogen and helium surrounds the core.
We're now at Saturn.
From Earth, Saturn looks like it only has a few rings, but the Voyager spacecraft discovered that they're divided into many thinner rings. It is the second largest planet. It has a thick atmosphere. It is made from hydrogen and helium. The rings are made of ice and rock. It is the largest moon. The largest moon is Titan, is discovered in 1665.
Uranus and Neptune. Arrived at Uranus. Uranus is a gas giant, and its blue-green color is due to traces of methane in its atmosphere. It also has thin, flat rings. It was discovered by my hero William Herschel in 1781. Voyager 2 discovered that Uranus rotates approximately 17 hours, and its axis is tilted 90 degrees from the vertical. It rotates top to bottom as opposed to side to side, and it has 27 moons.
Uranus.
Boop, beep, boop, beep. You're now at Neptune. Neptune is a cold blue planet, and it was discovered in 1846 when English and French mathematicians discovered that Uranus was not following the orbit that was predicted for. And in 1989, Voyager 2 flew past and noticed a great dark spot, which was probably a big storm, and only lasted about 5 years. It also has 13 moons, and its largest is Triton, and has a thin atmosphere, and the South Pole is covered by nitrogen ice.
The end of our astronomy project.
What about Pluto?
No one gives a fuck.